I knew I was an artist when, as a child, I ate my first crayon. The orange does not taste like an orange. I must have been 3 or 4 when I ate that crayon. I was in a backyard and it was a summer day. And when I came back out, my crayons had melted because I left them in the sun. And when I looked at all the crayons that had melted together, I said to myself, I think I know what I want to be when I grow up. I want to make crayons. And then about a year later, I discovered all the colors of Play-Doh. And I liked the different colors on the lids of the Play-Doh. And the Play-Doh color itself was, I don't know, and whatever. But I can tell you that Play-Doh does taste like overly salted bread dough. I pretty much have tasted all of my art supplies throughout the years. I really have. I almost died when they came out with scented highlighters. In the 1950s, 60s, and some of the 70s, my father was a photographer by hobby, and he liked taking Kodachrome pictures, color slides, of which I have several hundred from the family archive of sorts. This is where I was interested in photography, and in the 8th grade, my dad surprised me and got me a Canon camera that was manual. It was a Canon FTB, and I started taking photographs. And as I was learning how to do this, and I took photography in my high school, and I really liked it because I learned everything to do in a dark room. I got to walk around school. We didn't have backpacks. Walk around school, and I would have this box of photographic paper. And you were either an Ilford kid or you were a Kodak kid. And I was a Kodak kid. And it looked really cool that on top of your books were these 5x7 or 8x10 sheets of photo paper in a box that said, do not open, do not expose to light. And then I fell in love with the darkroom because everything's red and only certain people can go in there, and it's very private. Photography is a private thing. You could listen to your music and all that other stuff and everything, and just chill. And in high school, that was a special thing. So I started taking pictures. And then I quit. And then I started taking pictures again. And then I did some photojournalism and all kinds of crazy things. And I've always done art. And my sister, my middle sister, helped me with all that, except for the photography. So I have a lot of film that I can scan, a lot. And back in the day, you had to be careful because you could go through a roll of film and only like 1 or 2 pictures out of it. And once digital photography came around, I got a little bit of an inheritance when my father died. He was 94. And I used a little bit of my inheritance to buy a digital camera, a DSLR. And all my old Nikon camera lenses worked with it. And here we are. But I also like painting and ink and pen and ink and collages and graffiti and pictures in a museum, photographs in a magazine. I love all that. I love it all. I sculpted a toilet once, and I don't know why. I love I love poetry. I love all that. So I'm at the post office, and now you know a little bit about me. Have an awesome day, and thank you for visiting.